And we're back. We're live. The basement. We're here. Wait for a couple people to join in.
Come on to the bar.
Yes. We're doing these late live joints a lot lately. People still tuning in though. I like that. A little something different. All right, here we go. Hello, YouTube. Cheers and welcome to the basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
And I'm B-Boy Slim.
And the basement, of course, is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. So welcome back, basement family. Listen, the NFL season has begun. The first game is on right now, New England versus KC. So we just decided we're so excited to see football come back. We'll give a little prediction. It's going to be a short one, going to be an easy one. You guys join in. Who wins this whole week? Who wins week one? And we got all the matchups for you. Just going to do an easy, quick prediction show. I hope you have some fun. But before we get started, you know what it is. We got to shout out our sponsors. Okay? The Fleetwood Spice Collection. You know, all the back and forth that we say, all I can tell you is get them now. The FleetwoodSpiceCollection.com. You will not be disappointed. Okay. Question today? No question. Simple predictions. Who wins week one? Let's start with what's going on now. It's 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in the game. Kansas City Chiefs versus New England Patriots. It's been going crazy. There was one dude who sat down during the anthem. I will say that was a good thing to see for me, in my perspective. You guys can talk about that. Who's going to win this game? It's 35-27 right now, Kansas City. 5 minutes left. New England has the ball.
I love that Andy Reid. Mini speaker to Belichick's, but let's not forget about that Andy Reid and the work that he put in Philadelphia all those years and constantly getting them to the NFC conference games, even breaking through to a Super Bowl once. Obviously, they came out prepared to play this game and play to win. But I'm a betting man. I still have to put my money on the champs. We've seen what they do under duress. We've seen what they do under pressure. We see what they're capable of doing when they're down. They just did it in the Super Bowl a couple of months ago.
The comeback king.
I know it's getting late in the game. I think it's 5 minutes left in that game. I see Brady coming back with another touchdown and evening up the odds. But yeah. So for the Kansas, even though you know Kansas City is up and it's only 5 minutes left, I still put my money on Brady, which I happen to think is the GOAT.
You know, Edelman is done. Edelman is down for the season. Gronkowski, I was looking at the game earlier. He looks like he's slowing down a little bit. Although I did see Alex Smith throw 4 touchdowns so far, and he didn't look like he was slowing down at all. Normally, I'd go for New England, but I'm a rock with KC. I think it's going to be hard to get what you need in 5 minutes. KC's been looking pretty strong, so in that game, I'm gonna go with KC. We'll see at the end of this game. All right, the Jets versus Buffalo, Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Give me Buffalo. I mean,
Buffalo.
You know.
Yeah.
What have the Jets ever done?
The Jets is a debacle.
What have they ever done? I mean, I wasn't alive in the Namath era. That seems to be their only claim to fame.
Oh, man.
You really gotta be a diehard New York Jets fan, not just a New Yorker, because that's split. You know, some people grow up in New York and hate the Jets. Some people grow up in New York and hate the Giants. But yeah, you really have to be a diehard Green fan to really appreciate the Jets at this point, because they have done nothing to. It's like being a Knicks fan at this point. It's kind of painful. But yeah, I have to go with Buffalo just because of that factor. I haven't even studied the preseason or the off season to see what kind of acquisitions they've made, or what kind of trades they've come up with, but
man, there's nothing you need to know. It's the Jets.
If half of that Buffalo defense is still there, I'll take the Bills.
It's the Jets. That defense is still looking above mediocre on Buffalo. LaShawn McCoy, if he's still the running back there, I believe. Tyrod Taylor looking better. But the truth is, anytime the Jets comes up, I'm probably going to pick for the other team. It's a debacle.
It's the Jets.
It's the debacle. It's been a debacle for years now, since the butt fumble. Before that. All right, Atlanta, Chicago. I'm actually intrigued in this one. Atlanta and Chicago. I want to see.
This guy got the Chi-Town hat on.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I actually want to see, does Atlanta come back in the same form, or have they been knocked down a peg since that horrible, disgusting loss, that embarrassing debacle of a game that they played in the Super Bowl?
And we make fun at the Jets, but
that was the roughest I've ever seen.
Let's not act like the Bears have given anybody anything to write home about either.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Bears is probably not going to win this game. I'm going to go with ATL because that's the truth. I'm more of a fan of Chicago than I am Atlanta, so I feel that, but nah.
Listen.
They don't have a chance. All they have is, they got one running back. I think his name is, they got one running back. Let's check out his name. He's the best thing on the whole team. The quarterback is a no-name. I don't know, Jordan Howard, that's the running back. So look for him to have a good game, but nah. Atlanta, if they come out like they should, they should handily
Now, I sat back
them
a couple months ago and watched the same Super Bowl y'all watched.
Uh-huh.
That, in fact, was the biggest collapse ever in Super Bowl history.
Yes, it was.
So when you speak of debacles, we can't go without mentioning that. And
Facts.
In the same breath, we're in a brand new season, and I happen to think the Falcons pretty much have most of the same team.
Well, they got a better team. A lot of young dudes on defense.
And they've added to the defense.
That defense is actually, I got them on my fantasy team. I believe they're going to stand up this year.
So with that, if there are any holes or any lingering effects from last year's debacle in the Super Bowl, I don't think the Bears are going to be the team to expose it. And so with that, I think week one I'm going to pick the Falcons.
All right, Baltimore, Cincinnati. Bengals got a new running back that looks great. Speaking of the Tiger Stripes.
Again, I hate to keep harping on the team's history and past endeavors, but give me the Baltimore Ravens. I mean,
I don't know.
Who says Baltimore? Cincinnati's added a few pieces, but I'm not convinced. I don't think I've heard or seen enough. I'll take the Ravens.
I'll take Cincinnati. I haven't seen the Ravens do anything interesting for the past few years as far as get better. They've done is stay the same. And as you guys know in football, when you stay the same, that means you're getting worse. So I expect Cincinnati to beat them. Close fought game, but they should run away with it in about fourth quarter or so. Pittsburgh versus Cleveland.
That's easy.
The Browns.
I take the Steelers all day.
I take the Steelers, man. I take the Steelers.
All day, Sunday, twice. I'll take the Steelers.
The Cleveland Browns. Man.
Manziel still over there?
No, he's gone. I think they had a quarterback. Then they just
Is
traded.
RG3 still over
They
there?
traded. Nah, he's there, but he's hurt up all the time.
Is Brady Quinn still over there?
Oh, man. I don't even know what to tell you.
See why I picked the Steelers? That's why.
You know?
I just go ahead and pick the Steelers.
I think they're going to start their rookie quarterback that they just drafted. And they got rid of Brock Osweiler. And he's back in Denver now, go figure. I don't know, man. Pittsburgh wins all the way. Let's not even talk about that. Arizona versus Detroit.
Well, seeing as though Megatron retired.
Well, Detroit is looking... That dude, Matthew Stafford, highest paid quarterback in the league right now.
He's still out there, huh?
Yeah.
Old Georgia alumni.
Yeah.
Mr. Stafford.
Mr. Stafford.
Well, yeah, they haven't won anything either.
I don't see them beating Arizona.
I go ahead and, pick that Arizona.
Yeah, I got Arizona. Okay, Jacksonville versus Houston.
Give me Houston.
Houston.
A healthy J.J. Hardy back game.
JJ Watt. JJ Watt.
Excuse me, what I say? Hardy?
Yeah.
Watt.
More importantly, well, not more importantly, but just as important, a healthy Lamar Miller with that to back up that rookie quarterback that they got there, who just won a championship.
I expect Watt to be back and causing havoc like he usually does.
Expected a low-scoring game, but Houston is going to win that one. What does that say? Oakland, Tennessee.
Ooh.
Now that I can go.
Let's see what kind of direction Tennessee is going in. You know, you had the rookie quarterback, young Marcus Mariota. See what they looking like this year. But I won't hold y'all. I still got Oakland. I like what what's the quarterback over there?
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. I'm mixing him up with his brother, Derek Carr. But Derek Carr. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man,
Indeed.
that's a tough one. That is a tough
and then
one.
They got
DeMarco Murray on the Titans, though.
my man came back running the ball for the Raiders, don't he? Marshawn.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. Is he?
See what that looks like.
I haven't seen him at all, but
Well, he come when he feels like it.
yeah.
He does interviews when he feels like it.
Yeah. But that should be interesting. Let's be interesting. I don't know, man. DeMarco Murray, Marcus Mariota, Tennessee Titans.
Okay. Okay.
Solid defense.
He was the kid that broke the record a couple years ago.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess if I have to pick one, man, man.
He kind of fell off last year, though, didn't he?
No, not really. 26
Who was he at,
touchdowns.
Philadelphia? Didn't he get caught up in your boys, your chips?
You talking about DeMarco Murray? Yeah. No, he didn't fall. He got better. When he went to the Titans, he got better.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he fell off when he went to the Eagles, but he went to the Titans and he got better. He
I thought it was quiet for him.
9 quick touchdowns last year.
He left the Cowboys.
You know what? I'll go on the limb. I'm gonna say Tennessee stands up in a major way and is an underdog, but I say they beat Oakland. See, yeah.
I don't see that happening. But
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. All right, let's see. Philly versus Washington. I'm gonna be honest with you, Washington all the way.
I got Washington on that one too.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a big fan of any one of those because I happen to be a Giants fan myself personally, but yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't really seen any additions that Philly has made, you know, any leaps and bounds from last year. So Washington seemed to be headed in the right direction every time.
Gotta admit. Indy versus LA. Rams, that is. Now that LA has two teams.
If the Colts have a healthy Andrew Luck, I'm inclined to go with the Colts.
Pretty much every single time.
Not really sure what else is going on.
The Rams ain't doing nothing. They have a good defense, but that's it.
Andrew Luck is in attendance.
I take Indy as well. Seattle versus Green Bay. Now we talking, and Green Bay wins. Period. Green Bay.
He's being biased with y'all. He's not being objective any longer.
No, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
That's my team.
He wears a Chicago hat, but his team is actually the Packers.
Well, I've been giving slow hints throughout the year and a half that you've been watching us. There's really the team that that's my team.
And not for nothing. But,
that's Green Bay Packers. I know I'm from Chicago. And what? I like the Bears.
I'm going to go with Russell Wilson.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well.
Richard Sherman's still out there for Seattle, then I know Aaron Rodgers. I know he's a bad man. I know all of that.
The Stephen A. Smith will tell you he's a bad man.
If Richard Sherman is still out there,
that Aaron Rodgers is a bad man.
I'll go with Seahawks on that one.
Green Bay every day and twice on Sunday. Carolina Panthers versus San Francisco 49ers.
Give me Cam.
Me too every day. I don't even, no need to talk about that. It's that debacle over there. Man, I'll tell you what. If Kaepernick does not have a job by trade deadline, listen, you already know what it is.
Now, this is football here.
New York Giants versus
Now we talking football.
the Dallas Cowboys.
Good old-fashioned football here. NFC East football.
And Ezekiel Elliott will be in attendance.
Yeah.
I picked Dallas.
That's nice for Ezekiel.
I picked Dallas.
The two-time Super Bowl winning Eli will be there.
I picked Dallas.
One of the elite quarterbacks.
I picked Dallas.
That's one of the elite quarterbacks.
Dak Prescott is elite. Is elite.
Who? You didn't even. You couldn't even say that right. You couldn't even get that out right with a straight face.
If he does like this year, like he did last year, he'll be elite. I picked Dallas.
That would be a lie.
So yeah, this guy is being pretty much. I see you, Sonia. This guy is pretty much being biased on hit too. You already know what his team is.
I tell you that the Giants is my team, and I hear all the Ezekiel talk and all of that. That's nice.
Ezekiel, hey,
There's been a lot of distractions for them in camp, as we can see.
Zeke.
Suspensions and abuse and domestic
Well,
violence.
that means a lot of people floating on boats,
And,
dyeing their hair orange. Like your squad is not full of just
that's unfortunate.
good boys either now.
That's unfortunate. So
For
for me, it's the G-men all day.
Odell Beckham seems to find himself in more trouble than in the end zone.
Week 1, the W goes to the G-men.
All right. New Orleans versus Minnesota. I can't stand it.
The
Listen.
Saints. Drew Brees still there?
Yeah.
The Saints.
You take the Saints? Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota. The second LA team, man, football has changed, bro. The second LA team,
So,
Los Angeles Chargers.
No longer in San Diego.
That's what I was saying.
That's something I
That's
wasn't
what I was
aware
saying.
of.
The Rams not the only Los Angeles team. LA went from 0 teams to 2 in 1 year, 2 years. Los Angeles Chargers versus Denver Broncos.
I'll take the Broncos.
I take the Broncos every day, twice on Sunday. Is that it? Oh, that's it. All right. Well, for a recap, LA Chargers, Denver Broncos. I got Denver. I got Denver. Yeah, you got Denver. New Orleans versus Minnesota. You pick New Orleans. I got Minnesota. Giants versus Dallas. You already know who he is. I picked Dallas.
G-men.
Carolina versus San Francisco. Everybody goes for Carolina against that debacle. Seattle, Green Bay. You already know who I got. Green Bay, Seattle for him. Indiana versus LA Rams. Indiana. I think we both can say that. Philly versus Washington. We both picked Washington. Oakland versus Tennessee. I went for the underdog, Tennessee. You going for Oakland?
Yeah.
Jacksonville versus Houston. Houston every day, twice on Sunday. Arizona versus Detroit. Good matchup, but I think we both pick Arizona.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. The Browns debacle.
Still is easy.
The nobodies. I'm sorry, Cleveland. Y'all know it's true. But that dog pound, stay loyal. Baltimore versus...
Well, they score a touchdown is more of a question.
Yikes. I won't go there. Baltimore versus Cincinnati. I pick Cincy, man. I think Cincy, the new running back, is looking good. Palmer's still looking great.
You mean Andy Dalton?
And Dalton, excuse me, looking great.
Yeah, for that reason, I'm going to go ahead.
You gonna go with Flacco?
He thought Carson Palmer was still out. He's in Arizona.
No, man. They go to the playoffs every year. All right, Atlanta versus Chicago. I think it's clear to say both of us can pick Atlanta.
We'll go with the Dirty Birds on
The
that
Dirty Birds on that one. Chicago has yet to prove anything, quite frankly. The New York Jets debacle versus Buffalo. I think we both got Buffalo. Enough said. 2 minutes left. I told you.
And they scored again.
And they scored again. 2 minutes left in the Kansas City versus New England game, and now it's 42-27.
Correct.
So I've already won the first one. We should have bet something.
I stand corrected.
So you guys know who to come to for your picks. The first one has already come true.
Something rare is happening.
Kansas City is smashing New England. 42-27, 2 minutes left.
Brady and
Facts.
Belichick take the L on opening day. And they the champs.
Well, this is just a preview how the rest of the weekend is going to go for me.
I like it already.
Yeah, if you guys were placing bets on either one of us, I'm sorry if
the
you...
Chiefs wasn't that shabby last year either.
Nah, they've been good since Reed been there.
Since
Andy Reid. That's it for the basement today, y'all. Listen, thank you for tuning in on a super late night.
Got a dope show coming up for you. We're going to make some predictions on the up-and-coming Summer Madness.
Facts.
With the URL battles that's going on.
Facts.
Put together a pretty good card this time.
Smack always does well, man. We'll see how many people turn out to that. We can revisit that question we had a couple weeks ago. Is it dying down? But I don't foresee Smack losing anything. That card looks good, too. All right, people. That's it. This is the basement. Press that subscribe button. Press the like button. Please go visit the FleetwoodSpiceCollection.com. TheFleetwoodSpiceCollection.com. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. That being said,
we out of here.
Peace.